larger family now, a part of the first calendar, because that's what Adam was. And I get this wonderful opportunity to see our community, our Gold Star community, our soldiers going through what we go through when we lose someone. So I'll read instead of going and talk here and say, really good morning and thank you to everyone being here. It's been a tradition for me to share my thoughts this time of year in honor of our son, Sergeant Adam. Our family is honored through Adam's commitment to be a part of the U.S. Army, 1st Cavalry, the 1st team. I shared last year that we attended his 10-year anniversary for achievement and amazing camaraderie and connect with these soldiers and their family. The honor they provided carrying them as one of their Gold Star families. What is a Gold Star family, you might ask? For those that may not know what a Blue Star or Gold Star family is, please let me share. When our loved one joins the service, we become a Blue Star family. A family that supports our loved ones, and our country through their service. When that loved one is lost through that service, typically in battle, then a family receives a new one. They are a Gold Star family. This year I want to share to you from a different perspective. As a Gold Star family, we get to view many of different things. I see posts from our community, the mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, all trying to resolve what are they going through. What is this about? They're hurting. Or a soldier working through their loss a decade or 11 years later, as it was with Adam's unit. Let me share two thoughts recently shared by Adam's unit. So I'm going to share a quote from Robert Asiaga's brother. And it goes like this. In honor of Robert Asiaga, 4/4/2004. Here's something I wrote for our boys of the 2-5 Cav and for our 10-year reunion. 10 years ago, today, our hearts and lives changed forever. Not only for those who lost someone, but for those who returned home with memories they never asked for. There were 8 men who made the ultimate sacrifice that day. One cannot express in words the depth of sorrow we feel for this tremendous loss. In the midst of the sorrow and heartbreak comes a ray of sunlight, when we remember what these men were like in their short lives. Each had their own way of making a mark on our lives. Sergeant Eddie Chan, always joking around and a good friend. Specialist Casey Sheehan, a beloved son. He was not a part of 2-5, but a brother nonetheless. Corporal Forrest Jones, a born soldier. Specialist Ahmad Casey, a young and dedicated father. Sergeant Michael Mitchell, a sweet but tough brother. Specialist Stephen Hillett, always laughing and a young father. Specialist Israel Garza, a proud father and my brother's best friend. And Specialist Robert Ray Arciaga, a loving man, a good friend, and my little brother. He goes on to share the meaning of him about that reunion. And 3 weeks later, from 4/4, we lost Adam, their brother, a leader, a man who knew his faith and always had a smile on his face and a moment to share with him. Arcio, we miss him dearly. I was introduced to another aspect as we observe our soldiers grieve and honor their own from one of the officers of Adam's unit. I share this for your consideration.